Welcome to the Dirty Couch. My name is Steve, aka So Sick.
And my name is Misty, and you know what? We're back with another episode of Unfiltered, and of course, very dirty conversation on this very couch right here.
Yeah, it's called the Dirty Couch. It's the third episode that we're doing in this series. We have a few guests
Oh, we have people today. Ooh, 'cause, you
I was
know,
gonna say studio.
and we're so into this. Explain
At
what
somebody's
studio.
house where we sit on their couch.
I'm sorry, we're at somebody's house, but forgive him because him and I are in the studio 6 days a week, so it's only fair that he immediately switches to the studio. But we have people to talk to today. We're not just talking to each other. We have Miss Kawundantanda. Please make welcome.
Yay!
Yay!
And we have a studio audience this time.
We have studio audience too.
And we have Sharon as well, who's joined us as well for this show. And because today I thought I would be outnumbered, because it's cool that we're outnumbered as men. Because today we're talking about money, love, and sex. How important are all these things when it comes to everything? So we brought two women who, I hope you guys are not virgins.
It depends on the day.
Who's
asking?
It depends on who's asking and the day.
Yeah. And what uniform I'm wearing.
But you know, we talked about virginity in our first episode, the second episode.
Yes, we did.
Virginity and how you lost it. So you can refer to that. But right now we're talking about money and the love of money. I'll start with Kawunda. How much do you love money generally?
Like, do you want a number or?
No, I mean, how important is money to you?
Money is very important to me. That's why I work hard.
You work hard?
Yeah, and I want... money is very important. 100%.
What about you, Sharon?
For me...
For you.
I'm surprised she's clearing her throat. Is there? No.
Do you like money a lot?
Oh, a little?
Are you a hoe? Because, I mean, okay.
Oh, that escalated very
For
quickly.
me, I think I'm more a lover of responsibility than money itself.
Break it down like a little further.
To break it down, I think what is attractive in a spouse is the ability to be responsible.
When you say spouse, you confuse people.
I mean,
in a
like
boyfriend,
just like in a relationship.
Yeah.
In a relationship, yeah.
Ah.
So I think it's the ability to be responsible, because sometimes having money doesn't always mean responsibility. Okay. That's something to think about.
That is something to think about.
All right, so the question we're asking today is about money. How important is money in relationships? Because we hear all the time that no romance without finance. How important is romance without finance? And can romance happen, especially in our Zambian setting, where to actually have these beautiful ass women as your girlfriend without having money? For instance, like right now,
Oh my God.
we don't have money.
Oh, we do?
Am I attracted? Is a man attractive when he doesn't have money? Right now, I've got what?
Oh my God.
10, 20,
30.
30, 40, 45. Oh,
Wow.
that's tough worker. Actually, 50 kwacha. Actually, 50 kwacha. I mean,
At least you have enough for a cab.
na papa tawale to kuna David wala.
You see? So
Yeah.
here's my first statement. See, that's why I work hard. I love money. I
Yeah.
love to spoil myself. So that's where money comes in.
I don't think there's anybody that would say they don't love money. That would be a lie. Like you don't like money and what money does for you.
And that's the misconception.
Sharon sounded like
disagree.
she was contradicting.
I
that
disagree. There are
statement.
people who actually think money is pressure.
Lying.
How is money pressure? Because the lack of it
What
is
if
so much
what if
pressure.
you don't connect wafura?
And waffle.
You get paid, and the first thing you have is all these problems. You have all these people calling you.
Yeah. To
But
pay and
But I want to hear like your stories. I mean, you can't tell me that as beautiful as you are, you've never dated a broke guy. So let's start with the broke guy's story. You don't have to give us his name or whatever, but
can take a
but tell us on the Dirty Couch how that relationship went and why were you in that relationship if money is so important and he was a broke ass nigga.
what did you call that guy? The hipster guy?
The bartender?
Oh, by the way, Kabunda and I have known each other for a very long time.
We are best friends.
So we have stories about it, but they don't know the story. So let's just say
break it down.
that she dated a guy of meager means. How did that story go? How did that go?
Yeah.
You tell.
But what was it about? I think I was vulnerable. Was I lonely in that period?
No, but
Caught you
You
at the
know-
right time.
Maybe. He caught me at the right time, yeah, and it didn't mean anything to me because I would wake up every morning, go to work, make my money, come back home, and
But was he a nice guy?
yeah, I think yes he was.
He was.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
What do you mean you're not sure? You dated
I
this
can't
man.
remember.
You said yes to what? Intercourse, one.
Wow.
Two, hanging out with him all the time.
Yes.
I think he
Yes.
cared about me. I love how he loved me.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, I don't even know who this broke guy is, but I'm talking about him.
I know him.
Yeah, maybe she does, but
That
she's
nigga.
not sure who he is. No, I know.
Oh, you know who this broke guy is too?
I know.
Okay, no, come on, don't
Yeah,
fuck around with the story. I want to find out first of all. Let's start from the beginning. When you saw this guy, you knew he was broke. One,
Yeah.
two.
What, do you always know like when you meet somebody that they are broke from the
No.
get-go?
Yeah, you can tell.
No, quite what to do.
She says you can tell.
Broke people
Of what
have
I
a
know, kid, like a
distinctive scent.
perfume number one.
Oh, is that like a smell?
Probably
Like he
Kaka.
smells broke.
Ah, wait.
Broke people have a distinctive scent.
That's number one.
This is a new one.
He won't wear a nice watch.
He won't wear a nice watch. He won't smell
won't
nice.
have nice
So
shoes.
nice.
He won't have nice shoes.
Yes, especially the shoes. Bataka pakala bapo. Mwa wamekata kwa kindara.
So this guy. So first of all, this guy smelled good, or he didn't smell
No,
good.
he did not.
He didn't have nice
And
shoes. He
didn't have a
No, he
nice
did
watch
not.
either.
didn't have a nice watch.
No, he
so
didn't
so
even
what?
have a watch
And
in
you
his
and you
wrist.
like a man with money? Yes or no?
On the contrary.
Yes or fucking no? Do you like a man with money?
I think the truth is, in our hearts of
Thank
hearts, everybody wishes for a man with money.
So
Nobody's
it
going
is
to
true what I
look
say,
me.
that money is important to everyone.
Yeah, it is important to everyone. No one is going to look me in the eye and say, if a rich man came here, I'll tell him to fuck off.
No, because he has money? Of course not.
No, I mean, the fact that he
Don't
has
blame
money
me.
will be his. That's what he brings to the table. That's his chip. That's his bargaining chip.
Okay. Now,
He could be ugly. He could have one eye
Yeah.
and three legs. And the
you're
fact that he
taking it
has
too
money
far.
will just
okay.
That's his bargaining chip.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
that's
people
what he
that
brings to the
say a man with money is just a bonus. Like you have to work hard for your money. You have to know what you bring in the relationship.
Yeah.
I've dated a guy with money, a man that gave me everything. He gave me heaven and earth. And
Why aren't you with him right now?
I'm with him, but anyway, I don't know. But you know, like it
Like,
gives a man,
apart from
you
the
know,
money-
it
I
gives
think
it
the
gives
wo-
him the power to tell you anything.
You know, I think
when it sounds your
I
mother,
think the
it
women on
sounds
this show
your-
are not being truthful.
No, I
You're
am
not
right
being
now.
being very
Okay,
candid.
can you vouch
Okay,
for me,
you now undercut that nango
Nangu alikwata molo ya tatu.
yeah,
Nelly
tattoo,
Nsoliva.
whatever, as long as
Yeah,
as long as
but
it's
that-
money.
Exactly.
But isn't everyone looking for love at some certain point, or is it just about? It just gets to a point where it's all about money for the ladies.
I think there's one thing that most people ignore, including ladies themselves, about themselves. For a woman, love is about, it's about who she is, again. Because there are those people who are abused on the daily, and I'm talking about gender-based violence. They're being physically abused, mentally, verbally, or whatever.
Because of a guy having money.
No, not always.
Not
There's
necessarily.
some broke people out there who are abusing their wives or
That's true.
girlfriends. And she's probably with him maybe because of the sex. Or maybe because they have children
No,
together.
it's true. She's
Yeah.
right.
There are women who can love and accept a man because maybe she wasn't able to have kids before. She got with him and had a kid, no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Even if he
But
doesn't
she's also
support
scared of
her.
what society would think if she left.
Exactly.
She's in
So
for the
it's,
lyric, for the
Okay,
joke.
let's put this down now. What's more important? I know. Do you love money?
Of course, I love
Come on,
the
then.
things that money buys.
Do you love money?
Yeah,
Do you love
yeah.
money?
I love money.
I love money too.
Yeah.
But what's more important to a woman? Because a lot of men don't know this shit. What's more important, sex, love, or money? Which one would you pick if you had to pick one of the three? Sex, love, or money?
I think there's one thing that's missing that I would like to pick.
I'll pick
Anyway, if you have to
love.
episode 3, 3 things.
Love.
Respect.
Huh? No, but
Yeah, but with
love
comes
goes
with
with respect.
Yeah.
respect.
Love goes with
I'm
respect.
a sucker for love, so
So you'd fuck a broke guy?
yeah, I would. If
I've been with broke guys before.
Yeah, I have been with broke guys.
You guys are fuck broke guys.
Of
Yes.
course.
I've been with a broke guy before.
My boyfriend is broke, but I love him. I'm just gonna say it.
Did you have
I'm sorry to this man when he finally watches this episode. Alicia said she loves you.
Yeah, she did that.
You know, sometimes you meet people that you just vibe
You know
with.
why I think why the women would jump on the love option is because all these, the other two, they're, I don't know, expendable? Is that the correct word?
I wanted to say perishable.
Yeah, they're perishable. These are things that can be here 1 minute and
And
gone
then
the
the
next.
next day gone.
Data, give back.
I love that.
Because love will not change. If
Yeah.
somebody loves you, they'll respect you, they'll care for you. Of course, they will provide for you, they'll be
Yeah.
responsible in that way, whether the money is there or not.
What does money give you? What does money give you?
Money
No,
gives
no.
you.
Before we get to that, I asked. She said she would choose love, right?
Yeah,
What about you? What would you choose? Money, sex, or love?
Love.
What about you?
I would
Yes.
choose love.
Love.
Yeah.
So why is money so important? We have 3 women on the dirty couch today who profess their love for money, but love is more important. So with the person you're with right now, do you love them for the money or do you love them for who they are?
I'm with nobody right now, so I
Got no answer.
I was hitting on you a few months ago,
baby.
and you're finally single.
Hey!
I think she had a boyfriend, so she turned me down.
I did
She
have
turned my
I did have a
plans
boyfriend. Let me tell you the story. I did have a boyfriend that came with the money, and then he was disrespectful later. So why I say love is more important and respect is that I could break up with you even if you have like $1 billion, but if you're disrespectful, then it's not worth
It's
it
all
at the
for
end of the day.
nothing.
What about you?
What's the question? Love, obviously.
The person you're with now.
So let me get this right. Let me get this right. Women initially, all the time, beginning and end, will always want love. But why do we have hoes in society? And a hoe, by the way, is someone who likes money. And we'll be talking about that right after the break. It's the Dirty Couch with So
Don't go
Sick
nowhere.
Misty, Sharon, and Kamunda.
Grab some wine and come on back. Welcome back. You're watching The Dirty Couch, and my name is Misty. We got Kabun Dantanda and Sharon, as well as my co-presenter on the other side, Steve, aka So Sick. We got some chicken, some croutons, some guacamole, and some wine.
Cotapera.
That's bougie for
Cotapera.
cotapera, my right?
Guacamole, nigga. We got
But we got some guac over here.
Coda.
Oh, the quarter past.
You are idiots. But with all this food and the good wine, we have a good conversation going on. The importance of money in a relationship. Would you prefer money over love? How important is money in a relationship? And just generally, how important is money to you? Should broke guys date you when they don't have this money?
So I mean, before we went to the break, are we done with it, Choi? Yeah, we're good. All right. Before we went to the
Choi,
break,
listen.
before we went to the break, we talked about if the ladies on this couch love, why do we have hoes in society? Why do women reach a point where money is everything and love takes a back seat? When does that start, and how far has your life gone for that to be the first purpose?
I'll tell you one truth. Every hoe has a trauma that led her to
To be a hoe.
take up that option. Yeah. Nobody is born fit, happy.
Nobody sets out to be a hoe.
Yeah, nobody
Like, I'm
just wakes
gonna
up
wake
one day and says,
and-
I
It's
wonder
like a
what I
very
would
good
do with my
Monday to
life.
be a hoe.
Like, you know,
boy.
you know what I mean.
That's a
Every
prostitute.
hoe.
It's not a hoe.
No?
I mean,
Oh, you're talking about.
Let me talk about. Let's do a
I'm
differentiation.
a little confused.
I mean, prostitutes. prostitutes have sex for money. Give
Okay.
you sex for money. Hoes love money
Yeah.
and will have sex with someone for money, but they're not necessarily broke. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how many women have you ever met that actually have everything in life, but they still have sex for money?
I don't know any.
You don't know any?
No.
I know
Everyone
some.
that sleeps with someone does it because they want something?
Because they like them?
Huh?
Because they like them? No?
No, no. Let me tell you one thing. I've not always had money,
Yeah.
and
So
I'm,
do you have money now?
shut the fuck up. I am actually trying to achieve a state for myself where I actually have money.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I haven't had sex with multiple women. I haven't been in a relationship with women who like money. But I've met women who like money, but still end up with me because of my personality or what they like about me.
You make bitches laugh.
Does
You
that
once told me
change down the line? Like when you meet them initially, like do they meet you on the pretext of I want to get money from this guy, and then does
No,
it
I mean,
change afterwards?
I can show a person a good time, but I won't pay your rent 24/7.
Yeah.
I won't buy everything that you need. When you walk into a store, I'm not going to take out my freaking card. I am not going to do that. But why am I going to end up with a lady? And I've dated some hoes, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, I've dated people who love money.
Yeah.
And most of these hoes are broke as fuck. Yeah? But they like the good life. But I want to go like, no, I want like, oh, cool, I'll buy that. I want or why I can't
Na sort.
but in their mind.
na test container yalipamo juice wawika
Yeah,
madeshi.
But my point is, why is it spooks me as a man? Why is money so important to women? Is it because of their friends telling them that money is important, or is it because of them internally?
Well, you heard what she said. What did you say about responsibility? You love responsibility? What did you say?
Yeah, I
Like the
prefer
love among the-
responsibility
Yeah,
over.
she prefer, like, I'm a single mom, I'll tell you that. I had a child out of wedlock, and that child is married.
We all had fucking children out of
Oh,
wedlock.
yeah.
I had a child out of wedlock.
Me too. So it's normal? Are you trying to say it's normal?
I've had children out of wedlock.
How many are they? 6, 5, 4,
Let's
3?
move on.
Or 8? Yeah, so
This is the dirty couch, not
I
the
don't
Steve
think
couch.
it's
obvious. Okay, so she mentioned responsibility, not loving money. So there's that responsibility that comes with being a single parent. I'm going to meet a man. He will tell me, no, I like you, I want to be with you, I want to date you. But for me to date that man, he has to accept my son. He has to love my son. And that child of mine is a responsibility, Steve.
In itself.
So when a man is responsible, he's more attractive. Doesn't mean it doesn't have to do anything with money.
For me, yeah, I think so. I'll say yes. I'll take that on.
Well,
I'll
but-
take that.
It does
Yeah, I'll
make
say
sense.
yes.
Say,
Like until she said it, like I had never thought about it in that way. But then you realize that a man, like you haven't even set out to be a gold digger or to extort money from this person. But it's I've dated guys that are very different. I don't know. I once told you about a guy who I dated. Like he would come home, even me as a woman, if I'm going to her place and I know there's kids there, she's got a kid, like I would probably like buy some stuff for your kid and then bring him over. If you ask this guy like, hey, can you pass through ShopRite and get me a packet of milk? Like he would literally come back with 1 packet of milk. Like what? I've never met a person.
You ask for 1 packet of milk, I'm coming with fucking 1 packet of milk.
No, I wouldn't.
You can tell me you want milk and it's accessories.
No,
Yeah,
I
come with
like,
other
let,
things.
let me tell. And
Okay,
then I've
sometimes you have
dated
to be
men that
obvious.
are like a little more responsible. Like you don't even if you say like, will you bring a loaf of bread? Like
the guacamole.
in fact, you don't even ask if they should bring a loaf of bread. It's like, babe, I'm driving over to your house. What do you need? Like that in itself, you like this person is constantly thinking about me and my needs, and it makes him like a little more attractive because he's just a little more responsible. And you'd be like, oh, I just will you bring me like a loaf of bread? and here he comes with like bread, eggs, and jam, and peanut butter, and a bottle of wine because you fucking love wine.
Do you know what one girl said once, which really got me? I'm a responsible person. I'm a responsible person. I've taken care of people. I take care of people.
Yeah.
And I feel like just the fact that you're responsible for your children or whatever actually makes women wet.
No,
Women love that shit.
it's a wet ass.
But what you need to know, what you need to know that they are men
Yeah.
who will pretend they have money, who will pretend they are responsible, and they will get between your legs.
No, but you know, over time you can tell the difference.
Yeah, but it's bad.
It doesn't even matter. So that's like the end goal, like Lydia, and then like I've never gotten that.
The next question:
Okay. Wait,
do broke guys need love?
I'm going to take you back a bit. She mentioned something about responsibility and, you know, being a single mother. I think that's another thing that we have to take into consideration when it comes to the conversation about money. Because here you are, a broke guy, living with your mom or your sister or your auntie or uncle's cousin.
School especially.
Yeah. And you meet this woman who has a child. I think also a piece of what you said.
Yeah.
You meet this woman who has a child, and yes, she falls in love with you because you know you're telling her sweet nothings and what. But this is not just dating her, but you're dating her child as well. Because that child is definitely in the picture.
Yeah, but my point is, do you accept the fact that there are men out there that know exactly what women want? Women want money. They want someone who gives them respect, shows them love, and they want someone who looks responsible. Don't you think that for 2 months of your life, I can pretend to be that guy, Wapakula, Nadia, and I move on?
Dada, give us. Hey, give us.
But no.
And has that ever happened to you?
2 good months. Of
months
someone
is a long
pretending.
time.
Yeah, it's a very long time for someone
It's a
to
lot of
pretend. I
work.
don't think, yeah. Because
It's a
you
lot of
know,
Broke guys are not really.
do you know that when Steve Harvey wrote that book, What Women Want, there's the 90-day rule. Do you know a nigga? Okay, yeah, you're right. He can pretend for 90 days. That's
Yeah.
3 months. Not even the 2 months that you're talking about. So what does it take, really? Let me ask you this question. Like, what does it take for? What does it have to take for a guy to pretend that long? Like, what is it? Is it my appearance? Is it what I have? Is it what you've heard that maybe I'm
For
good
me,
in
like
bed?
every time, like a man has to go to like certain lengths just to smash.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah, and what is it
why?
about?
Like
me?
just
Yeah.
smashing you,
You know?
Okay.
you waste all this time.
You concur?
Obviously, she was nodding her head.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And this is something that women probably don't understand. And I think that's why we have this dirty couch so we can say this shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
Do you know that when a man is after you and is giving you that attention,
Okay.
so your sex,
I was about to.
your sex is
That was in the back of my mind.
Kidding.
your sex is on pause. It's there. I mean, like it's on the pause button.
Yeah.
It's about to happen, but there's somewhere where it's
But
playing.
he's smashing somewhere.
He's smashing someone. But because of our hunter-gatherer, that's what we are. We gather these bitches, like we get them together,
Yeah.
and then there's a point where we smash them in different
levels,
segments.
yeah.
Yeah? So
This is level one.
you are just another segment that we're about to smash. So
I hate men.
you're seeing this guy, he's consistent. And he seems like he's
So he's only consistent because he's getting some from somewhere
who's
else.
going to wait for 90 days while not getting
I
sex?
mean-
Muevan, to
I
to
mean-
Ichi Begem.
This is
Who's going to
Zongo.
wait for your ass? No matter how pretty you are, I'm not going to wait for your ass. No,
I would wait.
I mean, I
There's
think
love
another
involved.
thing that, you know, when it comes to somebody having money,
Yeah.
I think the concept is strange if you don't have money yourself.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think semi-recent, I dated this guy. He appears good looking. And, you know, if I say, oh, he's coming to see me, he'll bring me oranges. And, well, not...
You had
I
every day.
did it, sir. I did it.
No, listen.
Okay, let's finish the story.
Listen. But when somebody comes into the life of a working class woman, who knows exactly what.
Career woman.
So I think the deception can never be there.
Anti-richly.
Because somebody brings me oranges, I will not receive a bag of oranges. I will receive a 50 something kwacha.
Okay, why are you using that example? The other day I was...
Somebody brings me a pie, I'll receive a 20 chapati because I know how much.
Are you calculating that shit?
She has
If a woman-
converted.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I like what she says.
Somebody-
Because then it means like different women according to what stage they
Yeah,
are
calculating
in.
how much it
they
took out of his
relate
wallet.
to money differently.
Yeah.
Like if somebody today gave me like a 1,000 kwacha, like that shit wouldn't excite me.
Exactly.
Because I've had somebody give me like 10,000 kwacha for lunch.
Duh.
Like, do you want to go for lunch? Like,
Yeah.
here's a 10,000 kwacha. So you begin to think, oh, like possibilities are endless.
Exactly.
I know
The
they
jig
make
is
it
up.
hard for other niggas because
The jig is
Like
up.
any mere.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay, so now let's go to men. Let's talk about men. And I mean, we've talked about how important money is to women. But do you think now in 2021
yeah.
that us men love broke women as well?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
I mean, what are you experiencing right now when you meet men? Do they want men just like women
Yeah.
are excited with a woman who drives?
yes, that's
Men just
very
like women
true.
are excited with a woman who can pay her way. Obviously they'll pay
Yes,
something, but they're
but
excited
they
with
like
someone
a woman
who
who's-
can pay her way. Not just China again. We don't want those women, no matter how pretty your ass is.
Yeah,
we
because-
don't want them in 2021.
Because you're a burden in some way.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
had my boyfriend tell me that if he has to provide the 80, that the 20 always has to come from me.
From you.
If he's putting in the 60, the 40 always has to come from me. So I mentioned being a single parent. Do I have to always
No, like
refer to my
carry
own
on.
life?
okay.
No.
It's-
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
your story to tell.
Okay, we go through bad things as women. You know, maybe you get fired from your job, your
So do
business,
men.
somebody swindles you, and then you meet somebody. Like, okay, this is my story. Things weren't going so good for me at some point, and I met this man who cared for me. He took in my son. He did basically everything for me. Everything. Okay, sometimes
Everything.
Yeah, everything. Everything, right? He did everything.
Okay, then.
I'm not agreeing with you.
You know that term at Mario?
Oh, for the man.
Mario. You've heard that story.
You know, do you
Also,
remember
so-
Do you look down on men that like women
with money?
No.
Give us
Yes, I
it.
do.
No, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Because
I do.
if women
men-
are allowed
even
to
men
be
look
that
da-
way,
even
I
men
think
look
a
down
man
on you.
should be allowed to be that way as well.
No, because I'm not a. Okay, let me not.
No, go ahead.
Well, it shouldn't have to be about me being Christian. That I should say a man always
Has to provide.
yes.
Is a provider.
Yes. So when I'm in a relationship,
A man has to provide.
okay, no, I don't. I'm not going that way. But you're saying, should we look down on men?
Yeah, because men look down on men who are taken care of.
Men, women.
Us men
Yeah.
look down on other men who are taken care of.
I think it's not just the men.
Obviously, because a man
women
has to
too.
provide. Yeah, even with the women too. We
But-
do
I think I
look
blame
down on
But
society.
is that
because
nigga,
for a
but is
long
that nigga
time-
driving the latest Mercedes Benz? Is that nigga driving?
Why you always have to talk
The best
about everything?
clothes.
And the money's coming from a woman.
It's coming from a woman. He's enjoying his life. So why should
Yeah.
women have a day off while men are looked down upon?
No, I don't think they
According to
should.
the Bible.
I think if,
You know-
if we're
You know, let's not talk
striving,
about
no,
the
no,
Bible.
Religion
This
has
is not a Christian
dominated.
show. It's
No,
not a Christian
religion
show.
has dominated. Well, you, her, and me. I don't know about her.
It's not just religion, it's cultural norms as well. For a long time,
she
culture tells you
Christian?
like
Does
a
she
man
believe in
is.
religion?
Of
I
course, I
agree
believe
with
in
that.
God,
We've never
but
been in
not
church
religion.
together.
Okay.
But
Then
I mean, even the
we'll-
cultural setup
she's
tells
a
you like a
Christian.
man
I'm
has to
not a
come through and
Christian.
provide.
Full-time
You're
Christian.
marrying it. For a long time, women were just like married off to men because he's got a job, and then they got into these relationships
He wants
where
to
they're
have
just like
children.
housewives.
Yeah.
Baby making machine.
Yeah.
But I think as the world evolves, and then we have all these feminist risings, and we are protesting and saying we want equality. We should
There's
we should
career
allow
women.
men. We should allow men also to like a woman for her money. Like She brings this to the table.
Hey,
She drives a nice car. She has a nice fucking house.
Yes.
I want to hit that, and I want to be
Okay,
with that.
okay, so now let's talk about what we talked about earlier. I mean, like, you talked about, okay, somebody can give you 10,000 kwacha for lunch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you at, right? Someone can give you 10,000 kwacha for lunch. Someone can give you 10,000 kwacha for lunch. That's where you at. So now, when a man actually hits that,
Yeah.
without taking out the money, what does that mean? Does it mean that you like them as an individual, or you like them, or you what do you like, the money or that individual that just you can open your legs for without
I
him
like
even
the-
taking out money?
I like the
The individual, yeah.
Yeah. I like his personality. It means we can vibe, we can get down, and also I just want to get some with no stress. So it means I do like this person.
No, but you know that I've been at that point in my life
Where?
I'm with somebody that doesn't have money.
And you just vibe with them.
There's nothing. He's not bringing anything to the relationship. Okay, so
But
when I
equate
get
this-
down, I think get this. But you know the person
So
that I get it after.
no.
But the person that I get it after
Okay, no, let us speak.
called me cheap
Huh?
because of that.
No
Because he
kidding.
had money. Yes, he called me cheap.
Because
he did.
he saw that your ex-boyfriend.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
like, you know, I know your
disrespectful.
type, I know what you like, I know you like cute boys that don't give you anything. You've been with these men, what have they given you? That I do everything for you. So he called me cheap because I was somebody that didn't have money.
So why
Before
were you with
Baby,
someone? Why were
there's
you with
nothing
someone-
cheap about you.
Why were you with someone who didn't have money?
Well, you saying it just now.
You like
Or
them.
did she?
Yeah,
Because she said,
because
no,
you vibe
it's
with them.
Yeah, you vibe with
They're
them.
nice.
And said, anyway.
Ah,
No, but she's saying that if it's okay for women, like for, what did she say? She said it's okay for women to love a man with money,
Yeah.
then it should be okay for...
It should be okay for a man to do that. I know. Our words are doing
on
this.
that bombshell.
No.
Okay,
There's something in the wine.
No, you did that. You made me
no,
laugh.
on that
Okay.
bombshell, we're going to take another break on the dirty couch.
How?
We'll be back in a bit.
Get a drink.
Alright, so this is the part where you get off your phone. We're doing a show. Oh, there we go. And this is the dirty couch. Thank you very much for joining us for the third episode. And today we're talking about relationships and finances. A lot of people have done songs. No romance without finance.
Hey,
There we
what she
go.
say?
So the men the broke men that actually have women, we've talked about it, and one of the things that we found out is that one, obviously,
This wine is so nice. This wine is very nice.
and then some of them are responsible, even though they don't have money, they're responsible for you. They care about the women's needs, right? And then the other one is obviously they are just basically nice people
Yeah.
that you have a future with,
Yeah.
that you can see some potential with.
I was gonna say that we shouldn't forget about a man with potential, because sometimes a man comes through and it's just like at a bad place, but you know
that,
this
right?
this man, if you put in the work, and sometimes you build so many men, you get to a point where you're just like fuck it, I'm not building any more men for other women. But you also like a man with potential, because you know he's going somewhere. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He doesn't have the money right now, but if we got together and we put our forces together, we could actually build something.
Okay, so now let's go to this part, and this is, I think, it's very important for everyone to know this part, because there are those men
Yeah.
who actually do have the means. They actually have the money.
Yeah.
Are they as charming as people who don't have money? Do they work as hard on your body as those who don't have money? And are they as respectful to you as men who don't have money? So what's the difference between a rich man and a broke man? I won't say poor, because poor is bad.
Poor as I can
A broke man, but he has all those great qualities. But do rich men also have those great qualities as well? I'll start with you, Sharon.
I'm sorry,
Go,
but
Sharon.
I think money makes people
Arrogant.
mean. Yeah, it makes them arrogant. And I would say money makes people cheaters as well.
Okay.
Not that broke men don't cheat. Some broke men. out
there's
there
some broke men that cheat
got it
with
going on. I
impunity.
mean, they take their broke dick all over, but that's a story for another day. My point is, I think
with Benny Hinn. This is your day. I believe in miracles. I
too much wine on this show.
These are not my friends.
Okay, finish the thought.
Sorry. So, what I was trying to say is I think money makes people arrogant because most, and again, it's also on the women because there are women who are that damaged. They don't see that this is going on with me.
Can you use me
Because
as an
he'll,
example,
you know, he will say something or do something that is so bad, and the next day buy her a pair of earrings from
She can
an
have you
expensive group
Yeah.
jewelry store.
And jewel bag.
Julie.
Oh.
I can't so much
We can edit that out.
You were saying under your breath that you can use me as an example.
Yeah, I wanted to use me as an example.
Yeah. What's that example?
If a damaged person
Are you
was-
damaged?
Are you damaged?
Yes.
Okay.
She's so demure.
I've always, you know that I've always been looking for love.
Mhm.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Well, it hasn't really mattered because there are people that my current boyfriend has always told me, I want you to shine. I want you to.
To be the shit.
If he sees this, okay, yes,
Yeah.
he's gonna see this. Should I master? You know, I want you to shine. You know, and I want you to look good all the time.
Yeah.
You know that these men that you know they've got money. Okay,
Yeah.
that, I'm not talking about my boyfriend, but the men that have good money that
Yeah.
just want a chick by the side.
Like
Oh, some
trophy.
guys.
A trophy.
Oh,
Yes, like an
I am a
accessory.
trophy wife.
A trophy chick.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am a trophy wife. Yeah. So now, Sam, but now Monica Bueno, and you know,
But
I don't know
but
how
does
the-
that relationship go though? And
does it
is
work?
it fulfilling? Is this a fulfilling relationship?
I saw a meme today that said, this is something funny. Only the men that spoil their girlfriends are allowed to be upset when they find messages of their girlfriends cheating in their phones. The rest of you can should just cry and say, how could you do this to me? How could you, like, you should not be
social
upset.
media.
No, you should not be upset.
I hate
To
social
to
media.
some extent, I agree with that. Because I think, you know, God forbid, I really was trying to avoid it. But in this economy,
Yeah.
somebody's not going to watch you walk out of the house in the morning, Chinjama channels. You come back from work,
Omsanga
you
Chinjama
walk
Chinjama
back
channels.
into the house, he's still watching TV and even have the nerve to ask you, "Can you still bread?"
How?
You know,
Sorry.
somebody shouldn't.
I'm sorry.
Somebody shouldn't, and this is not just for men, but women as well.
Yeah.
Like, that should not be you. You should not be this, you know. Okay, I'm not going to say trophy wife because you should not be this woman who wakes up in the morning
With no ambition. Yeah.
Like these, and these are not fresh ones. These are like 3,
Like
4 years old.
3 years ago.
No,
like three
3
months ago.
Yeah, like, you know.
So men basically they get tired when a woman is just becomes comfortable.
I think the same way we're tired of a
both.
man that doesn't have ambition. I think men deserve the right to be tired of
True.
a woman that
True,
doesn't
true.
have any ambition.
We tell you when we walk into a bank, we see that woman wearing the high heels and dress and look like she's got it going on. We want to hit that.
Exactly.
And we want to hit that because we know that she has some potential to do something. But if you have a woman who's good in bed,
Yeah.
you will see her Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But the other one you'll be with every day because she'll build you.
I
Men
mean,
want
and
women
you have
that
different
build
types
them.
of conversations as
Yeah.
well. Like if you have somebody who's smart and they're career driven, they're ambitious, they're go getter, they get up and go for work. Every time you get back in the evening and you meet like, babe, where do I see? Can we meet? You have like a whole different conversation. Like the economy is not doing so well. Do you know like the kwacha hit like 22 today against the dollar? Oh my gosh, that's there. Imagine having a conversation with a woman that you just left home. Tonight, t-shirt, MTN, Nafwala. Watching Z World.
My next point is that
Give us it.
my next point is, and we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
My next point is the fact that we've talked about how men want women who work hard, but there's this whole thing about men having to provide for a woman, which we said is biblical, even though we don't.
It's culture as well.
Culture as well. But what happens when the money goes? When you're in that everlasting
in it for
relationship
the
and
money.
the money goes?
The money goes.
Are you going to
who?
stay with that
the
person?
man or the woman?
The man or the woman? I'll speak on the woman's part. When a woman is broke,
Okay, let me answer that. She's my best friend. I'll call her an
Like the best
extension
friends.
of my brain. Okay, you all know how hardworking I am.
Yeah,
No,
we do.
Yeah, there was a point in my life I set my foot and say I'm gonna build myself. I'm gonna be that fucking woman that everybody looks at and says that's the shit.
that's the
right
shit I want.
We look at you when you drive by in your Benz.
Oh,
Okay.
BMW.
In your BMW.
Okay, thank you.
My bad.
Yeah. So there was a time that I feel like there was a period in my life that I felt like I made it. I would go home playing the song I made it. She remembers that. So I met this guy at the point where everything just collapsed right in front of my eyes. So then I met this man, and you know what she told me? She told me the reason that your boyfriend may have been you need to put yourself together. The reason that your current man may have been attracted to you is because of the type of person that you are.
That's true.
He's a very hardworking person. This is somebody that doesn't go to sleep. He maybe he'll sleep 2 hours in a day, and he may have been attracted to you because of the type of person that you are. You're a hard worker. You get what you want all the time. And now look at yourself. You're not going to work. You're not putting in what you've always put in. So I feel that
Yeah, I know that.
join him back. He's able to tell me anything.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We like women who push. The day you just sit back, you will look for another woman that pushes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's one thing that people need to know about relationships is that the person needs to push. Whether you're John Sori or what. Ulingire wa alete kuunga one day.
We need to see that potential.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's always a bummer.
So watch your bum. But you were asking like when the money goes, like do you sustain the relationship? I think that's very important of how you started that.
But I was
relationship
answering
too.
that to say I think he got to a point where he felt like he could disrespect me
you.
because he was maybe doing everything for me, But then
You're his property now.
I am his trophy wife. Even now, I'll say I'm his trophy wife. But then when like I'm not doing anything for myself.
I'm toothpick very.
Ni-
Now but the table man. Baby, I need a toothpick.
Yeah, I'm not
bringing it
Table
for you.
Can you
man.
get me some tampons? Can you give me some lotion? Can you give me what? Those are things that you don't have to ask from your man, from your boyfriend. There's certain things that you have to do from yourself. You say, okay, the TV is disconnected, so okay,
I'm gonna
let
pick
me
my
do that.
cable TV.
Then I'm gonna tell you to buy me a game for the PlayStation 5. Is it the 4? Is it the 3?
Pion.
PlayStation.
Whatever it is.
It's. I think we as women have to make life easier for if you're dating a man with a certain kind of stature. Am I using the correct?
Yeah.
Because the one that
Yes, ma'am.
you have to, what? Boss. I got a promotion, by the way. So-
nice, congratulations.
Thank you.
Baby.
I'm ordering people left, right, center.
Oh yeah?
Okay, yes, that's a story for another day. But then, yeah, so you have to put in the work sometimes. Sometimes what attracts a certain kind of man is, you know, you look at, wow, she's driving a nice car. She lives in a fancy house. Look at what she's wearing. She's wearing a Kate Milker shoe costing 2,500. Okay, there was a remember for one because she usambile.
Yeah.
Do you know my mother tells me you never get married because of the way that you look. You bath too much. But there are men that are attracted
Isn't that
to
a
that
travesty
shit.
though?
I don't
Isn't
know.
that a travesty when they tell you at Ula Samba Sana Tawako?
You know what? But anyway.
Can you say something about
My
that?
ambition
No, we
becomes a
need
problem.
we need to
Okay.
we need to wrap this up. She just said something that was very awesome.
Yeah.
We'll take a break and we'll do our conclusion in a bit.
Welcome back to the Dirty Couch, and we are getting to the tail end of the show. I hope, like, so far, you've actually learned something, you've refreshed, you came back, you've had the oh moment, and oh my God, she didn't. But that's what this show is for. So as we conclude, we're gonna ask each and every person just, you know, to tell us their experience and what they think about the importance of money in a relationship. Would you choose money, love, or is it the sex that that person brings to the table? Why are you in this relationship? What is wrong with you? But yeah, maybe I should just start from that side.
Let's start with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I talk too much and I might.
Wait. I needed to ask though, like, have you ever been with a woman because she has money?
I'm a different sort of breed.
Yeah?
I don't like being taken care of.
Yeah.
I mean, if a woman has money, I would like her to give me doses of that money, and it's just basically being nice. But when a woman just takes over, because one time I had like this experience. She wasn't my woman,
Yeah.
but she was a friend of mine
Okay.
who had money at the time when I was broke. She used to take me out,
Yeah.
pay for the cabs,
Okay.
buy me drinks,
Oh.
to pay for the cab for me to go home.
Are you gonna mention the e-wallets?
E-wallets or whatever. You send me money too, right?
Oh, you the friend.
As a man, I've always felt like you were right as ladies when you said that a man has to be a provider. And I feel like the more, for us men,
Yeah.
the more money we get from a woman, the lazier we become.
For real?
The lazier we
Yeah.
become is the less attractive we become and the less human we become. And we become really bad people.
Do most
Yeah.
men feel like that?
I feel like that. I can't speak for most men. Fuck most men. Fuck you, most
I
men.
thought you were like a representation of most men
No,
on this show.
I don't know. I don't know if men
Yeah.
are like that, but I've met men who are comfortable with being provided for. And
I've come across men that are very
and they
comfortable
cheat.
being
Those
provided.
bastards cheat.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
then
all the time.
It's the worst.
they're men like me who feel bad because I was raised by a woman.
Yeah.
So I've seen how women actually work and how they take care of their business. But so as a man, I always feel I have to provide. Like you said, if I'm going to provide 80%, do a 20.
Yeah.
Not that toothpick. I need a toothpick.
Market athathe Joseph kulibe tomato kuno naonyo
And the
nyasila.
most attractive thing that a woman told me once was I was at a house and I didn't have money that day.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't have money. Because I had money for other things. But I didn't have money for the bullshit that she wanted.
Yeah.
She was like, you're so unattractive when you're broke.
Wow.
Is that
And I-
Judy?
Like outright.
And I looked at her, no, Judy's dope. I looked at her and I was like, wow. And up to now, I still have resentment because of what she said. Because I took care of everything for her and after that, it was done. So take care of your women, but don't let them take care of you too much.
No kidding. Well, for me, I always feel like every time a man comes into my life, I give him like some time for them to even have to start to give me money or get an inch to want to provide for you. But I always make it a point to let you know as a man, like, I need to put you in a place where you know that you found me. You found me living in a house that I pay rent for. Like, I take my kids to school, I buy my food, and I feed myself. So if you're going to bring this whole bullshit and start on a pedestal and then be disrespectful because you brought a little money, I don't care if it's a little, a lot, or a whole lot. I will give you the fucking boots. Like, in a blink of an eye. Like, I don't even play like that. And it doesn't mean, like, I don't need the money. I don't need the extra money. But also, like, as a single parent, I always make it a point for you to know that my kid has a dad that provides. So you would never go out there and say, oh, I was taking care of her and I provided for her kid. Like, I was let you know, like, this kid you found here, like, has, that's why I date outside my kids. I keep my dating like very far from my kids. Until you show, like, oh, you are worthy of being, saying hi to my kids.
Maybe.
Just saying hi to my kids. Not even like you'll be a regular, they'll see you. Yeah, so you need to know, like, I do all this shit. So if you're going to bring in your money, if money is like your bargaining chip, it will not work. You have to work like a little extra hard. Even though money is like important, a man that has money is a bonus because he can take you out to dinner in nice places. Yes.
So it should be a bonus and not a controlling factor.
And not a controlling factor. So the minute he gets disrespect, he will even know, like, I can't get disrespectful with this woman because I found her doing all this, and I liked her because she has a job, because she. So yeah, that's it. I just feel like if a man has to bring money in the relationship, and you know money is an important factor because you do love a man that provides and does all these nice things for you, but it has to be a supplement.
Yeah. Obviously.
What about you, Kabunda? To wrap it up.
Said.
Mm-hmm.
What she said.
What she said.
What she said.
But she means
Well, like,
sorry, just
know,
to give you a conclusion for you.
Yeah.
When a man comes with money, do you expect money all the time?
Well, if that's his bargaining chip,
like
let him give it to me all the time. You know, like she said.
Should it ever stop?
No, of course not.
And if it does
never
stop?
end.
We need to have a
You
conversation.
need me to say, we need to talk. You know, I've had my own man tell me I can have any girl that I want without any much effort.
Oh wow!
Because he's got the shits. But you know, that's why I say love is important, because when you love somebody, you won't think this is about money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you won't be with someone because it's about money.
It will just be a bonus.
Yeah, it will
You
just
don't
be a
dangle
bonus.
your
Even
money
if
to
they don't
disrespect
give
them.
me, even when he doesn't give me money to pay my rent, to buy food,
buy nice
to
shoes.
why, obviously,
Of course.
I'll still be in love with him. Yeah.
I think of that short, the list of 3 that you made.
You said your man was broke. On this same goddamn show.
And Cardi B says broke men don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right.
I can't wait to watch this shit.
Okay, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, cool.
No, he is.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not ashamed of that, by the way. And I'm not saying I wear the pants in the relationship, of course.
Well, does he have a good personality though?
You have more money than him?
I don't have any money either. So basically,
Broke with broke.
This is a broke people
Big.
relationship. What are you doing?
But black sheep. Okay,
broke people that fell in love. So
Broke people that fed
The
me up.
universe
yeah, we're just
sometimes.
By black sheep.
The whole universe is a joke.
Wrap it up. Go ahead.
I think a lot of people are
Very black for that.
a lot of people are slaves in their relationships because of money and also because of sex. Because there are a lot of made women that are in relationships with broke guys who treat them poorly.
But don't you
But
think like
are giving them good
women with money should have the right to be in relationship with the broke guy that brings A-list sex? Like his sex game is just like
a made woman.
top tier.
But what is
No, this is what
41
I'm
carats.
saying. This is what I'm saying.
We're wrapping this up, by the way.
We are
Yes.
okay. What to respond to what she just said. What I'm saying is, I think nobody deserves to be treated poorly.
No, nobody
So you
deserves
Nobody,
that.
whether it's a man
Yeah,
or
whether
it's a woman, nobody deserves to be
whether
treated
you're broke,
poorly.
whether you have
I
money.
would rather my boyfriend comes to me with empty pockets
Yeah.
and gives me a hug and tells me he loves me than one who is going to come and insult me and then throw a bunch of money in my face. On that one,
I would hit
put
his
my
mother with that money.
Exactly. On that one, I put my foot down. I would rather go hungry than have money in my pocket and hurt in my heart.
All right. All right. From that, thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you very much for joining us on the Dirty Couch
Being a
today.
Jared and for coming through my nigga
Thank
money.
you very much to our
People who want the show,
You're
like,
very welcome.
I'm
Every
coming back.
episode. What other
When's the
things
next
are you
episode?
grateful for?
All right, we're at a spectator in the back. We're at a studio audience now. This show is getting way
Would
bigger.
like to thank our spectator, studio audience, / hype man, / hype woman, / everything.
And our production team as well. Thank you very much to Kaji and the crew. I call them
The two
Watch
musketeers.
Now. But anyway,
Kaji and our
thank you very much for
JW.
joining us on the 3rd episode of the Dirty Couch. Hope you learned something, and I hope you join us for the 4th episode, which is coming on Friday next week.
And don't forget to do something very important. Make sure you like the Dirty Couch page on Facebook and invite your friends to like it as well. And don't forget to comment and let us know your stories as well, because you've been through this. We know you're dating broke guys or people with money or people that are disrespectful. You are in abusive relationships. And have a hype woman in the background like we do.
All right, have a good one, and stay tuned to this channel.
She is too much.